Hi, have a nice Sunday, and I'm online with a new stream.
Vienna traffic, cruise 417, they have a case of
Already traffic down there. Let's see. Hopefully it's... Oh, it's very loud. Why is it so loud? Maddock, hi. It's unbearable loud, and I don't know why. Vatsim is even tuned down to 3 out of 100, and it's still peaking up. Oh well. So let me see if this is even working here. Yeah. So just sending the notification out into my Discord, and yeah, I want to do a flight, and so as I said, I will do these flights just online. Why not? Doing them on Vatsim, doing them as a stream, hopefully for some enjoyment of you, and maybe you like to fly along. And I'm at Wien right now, And I will start preparation in a couple of minutes, just gathering up everyone, trying to get my setup for flight sim ready again. I'm not sure where everyone is starting today. Looks like runway 34, but I didn't check the winds yet. Will do. Max, moin. Ein Hi. Yeah, I will fly Gravity today. It's my virtual airline beside Leipzig Air. Oh, and my coffee is empty. That's not good. And I will do their hub tour. So I'm now in Wien, and the hub to Hamburg is now on the tour. A guide, so we will fly into Hamburg. Nice scenery from, I think it's OpX. I got it from OpX. I had the X-Plane 11 version, and I think the update was something like 10 euros or something for MS back in the days. Yeah, pretty cool. Unfortunately, no ATC yet. Maybe someone is joining soon. We don't know. It's Sunday after all. But yeah, let's see. Maybe someone else is joining my flight. Other than that, I will just do flight on my own. And yeah, why not, huh? Let me get the drone speed a little bit up, and let's just check out the airport real quick. So okay, so they're landing on 3-4, but I see someone even lining up on 3-4. Actually, before planning, I will just use flight radar and just get it a real view. It's mostly the easiest thing to do. Let's see. Wien, show on map. Ah, they're all landing 3-4. Okay. Nice one. But where are they departing? Do we have any departures here in the vicinity? Oh. Moin. James, danke. Gut geht's mir. Warte mal, du bist I1. Ich dachte, du bist C1. Nein, ich bin I1. Plus C1. Das ist alles das Gleiche. So, where do they depart? Do we have any info on that? Do we have a real-life ATIS? Can we get a real-life ATIS of Wien? Because in Germany it's not possible. Let me see. Is this even possible? Ah, it's only meter and tough. Too bad. 320. Yeah, because of the gusting winds. I guess we will start there as well. Live ATC. Yeah. So Max, yeah, what's your problem with IA1? That's just the instructor rating. It's just a C1 with an And some of the members of Vatsim Germany can have an I1 rating, being in the ATC training department. There are no departures. That's usually I'm just looking at the screen. It's just looking at the screen where the departures are. Ja, jo, hi. Max ist wirklich echt selten in Deutschland. Ja, dürfen nur 8 oder 9 Leute haben, deswegen. Und damit hat das ATD und die leitenden Mentoren der 4s. Kannst du dir jetzt selber ausrechnen, was ich dann bin. Huh. Interesting. Ja, nee, das bin ich nie. Es ist Kilo Echo. Kilo Echo ist Watt Gear 1. I only see landing traffic in Wien. So, because of the strong winds, we will just aim for runway 34 as well. Other things don't make sense. Oh, someone is landing there. I'm not sure what they are doing. Doesn't look good. Oh no, it was just wrong perspective. He's landing. Okay, we will plan for that as well. Super Gummi. Oh, das ist eine super Idee. Yeah, looking at the departures, earlier flights, and then looking at the way. But yeah, because I just watched the wind, and the wind is heavily towards runway 34, so we will use that. Just let's get the flight plan and then we will see. LM, wanted to join you, but I feel way too tired and haven't flown in Europe that much. Also, they usually depart from runway 29. Yeah, usually they do that, I know. We will see. Problem is the gusting wind, I guess. It's gusting 30 knots, which is pretty heavy. But actually, that's a pretty good idea. Let me see. So, Wien. Latest event, landings, takeoffs. There you go. For example, to Berlin. Show a map. And they departed runway 34. Yeah. I guess that makes most sense. We are also flying to the north, so we will plan for 34. Longer taxi, but more convenient departure. I think that's okay, isn't it? So, ground service. We are on the GPU, that's okay. For today, I will just instantly load it. So we can more fly and then wait. I already turned on everything for alignment. But yeah, let's just get them seated. And just have a look around. I'm standing right next to the gates. I was first thinking about standing at the east, but that's Starlink only. Or Star Alliance. And I'm Gravity today, not Lufthansa or something. Yeah, Gravity A321.
Traffic 4783, stand for 26. Push and start at the blue line, face to the...
Yeah, nice. We will see. That's Unicom. Hopefully everyone is communicating. So if you like, feel free to join. I'm in Wien. Lima Oscar Whiskey Whiskey. Let me just try to start. I start a video? Interesting. Everything's live, isn't it? Only checking my capture. Is it starting? Oh, it is. Okay. Didn't get any feedback. Nice. So, let's check. We've got flight plan V into Hamburg. Normal standard route via the east. We'll start from runway 34. And I'm not sure about the sit. Something like this, isn't it? This one. No. Or maybe there's no sit? I'm not sure. This is the one. This is the way. Postwave, hello. What GPU do you have? What do I have? That's a good question. 4070 Ti Super. Something like that. Okay, we will take that. Lanu 6 Delta. Makes more sense, no? Runway 34. Just checking these charts. Yes, that was from the Austrian flight I just watched on Flight Sim. So it's going out, right turn, and then to Lennox. Yep, you're welcome. We will use that. I'm learning a lot from your videos. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully not too much rubbish. Okay. We loaded everything. We will set up our FMC now. Waiting to pre-order that. It should be able to being pre-ordered from SimWings or WinWings. It was WinWings for 125 bucks. You will get an hardware FMC. How great is that? I would totally buy that. So, gravity. Need to remember to start my tracker. So many things to do. I always get something wrong. I just want to fly. Fenix 30. We will fly up to flight level, I think, 380. Which is pretty high. We'll see if we can reach that. Let's try to get wind. Mr. Monkey, hi! Flying not too far from you. Flying from Rotterdam to Salzburg. I see. Yes. Have a nice flight. Felix. I don't know how to say your name. Yeah. Hello from Hannover Tower. Hi. Actually, not flying to Hannover today. I'm sorry. Ah, Felix. Yeah. Okay. So, we've got our wind, we've got that, we get our performance data, send our weight table, there you go. And then we can already think about the takeoff. Let's see. Ooh, need to be very fast. But yeah, due to the winds, it's better to be a little bit faster so you're stable, isn't it? Let's send that. And check this in our performance data. There you go. Flight plan, low departure, runway 34. And we've got the Lanu 6 Delta departure. Lanu 6 Delta, there you are. Go for it. I've been here before, you already said Felix before. Yes, but I was just thinking about the user. Felix. So yeah. And you know, if you know me, you know me. Me and names, not that good. So switching to the Vatsim radar. The new, did you see the new update of the Vatsim map? They finally included that glass, which means you can now actually see the correct center controllers with all their, even with the upper lower splits, which is pretty great. Actually, the problem is you need to filter it, I think. But I haven't found it. There's a slider somewhere where you can filter the altitude, but for now it's auto-activated because I'm flying. Yeah, I've got my Vatsim ID in here, so it's showing me everything related to my flight. So actually, if an upper airspace will be online, it will be shown in this map. Finally. Finally. Pretty cool. You see yourself. That's nice. Okay, good. James, how were your Christmas and New Year? Silent. I was not driving home for Christmas. So we'll do that next week, next weekend, because on Christmas my parents were ill, and yeah, so we didn't drive home for Christmas. It was a quiet, silent Christmas and a little bit of party on New Year for me, but nothing special. I'm old, so I'm not doing that hard of a party anymore. Okay, so setting squawk. Yeah, we need let that set to 2000. We'll not change it unless a controller tells me to. We've got our departure. Planning. Ground service. Let's just start the APU, I guess. And this is taxi out stand anyway, which is pretty nice. We will start our engines and just taxi out in that case. Let's have a look. Okay. So I guess people really... Yeah, they're really taxi 234. We will do so. We will do so. So James, how was your Christmas? Did you have a family night or something? I don't know, family days. Or were you alone maybe? It's valid as well, I don't know. I mean, it just depends, isn't it? So, yeah, actually, on Christmas I was alone. Oh, I didn't know. Actually, no. I was doing breakfast with my daughter, but then I just drove home again. Roger. So APU is coming up. APU is available. APU bleeds are going up, which means please disconnect the GPU and the tops.
Via Mike and Echo.
Started my descent into Salzburg, maybe the cycle to land or to runway 33. Huh? Good luck. Closing the doors. And I guess we are ready. Already? Yeah, we are ready for engine startup, huh? As there's no one here anyway. What's our QNH today? So, strong wind, good view, 2 degrees and minus 04 dew point, okay, QNH 1028. Look at that, no hands. I know. Just let me show it once this stream. My new goodie. My new Airbus autopilot setting. Ah, this is... The little child in me is happy. QNH... Oh, in Rotterdam was 1040. Ay. 1040 is like headaches for me. Yeah, we had a whole immediate family Christmas in home. I got all I wanted, so I'm not complaining. That's nice, cool. Actually, what's even the departure clearance? Transition altitude is at 10,000 feet. Higher here because of mountains. Initial climb clearance is 5,000. Okay. This was just an educational guess without looking. Nicey nice. Okay, so let's start up the engines. Turning on beacon lights. Oh, and please, seat. Fasten your seatbelts, please. Starting engine number 2. Oh, yeah, because in the overlay it's the flight number. Thank you for that. Not sure if I can even change that. Because I made a whoopsie. Gravity 600 is my call sign. But the planned flight from the event is the gravity number there. So I changed it, but I'm not sure. Captain Monkey, accept it. Did it change now? I'm not even able to see it. Sorry. Ah, now it's gravity 600. Ja, Geheimagent Nummer 1, danke. So, engine 2 is running, starting engine 1. We don't need, or just actually, do we need pushback? Is this even a taxi out? This is, I'm not sure about that. I don't think so. Anyone with local knowledge? Do you think this is a taxi out? I mean, the yellow line is falling a little bit straight up here. Do you think we are allowed to taxi out, or do we have to do pushback? Yeah, be careful of the bus, huh? Yeah. But the bus should always be below. Whoop. Dude? What's up? Please. Don't crash on me now. I think it was because of the cold weather. Got some improved visuals for Airbus A320 for the Fenix. Nice, didn't know that. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe you should better use a pushback, huh? Don't we? You never know. So I will do pushback planning. Let's do it like that. And yeah, the problem is my engines are already running, huh? Don't we? What do you think? Come on, you're all backseat pilots anyway for me. Should I just taxi out or should I push back? Any more flights after this one? Maybe, maybe. My next leg from Hamburg would be to Stockholm, I think. And yeah, come on, we will just taxi out, come on. Cancel planned pushback. Everything ready? Everything's ready. Engines are on, APU bleeds off. Everything is set. Taxi lights are going on. Let's just arm the spoilers. Set the Lock time, set the maximum brake, and of course flaps 2 with up 07, so just tuning it up from the trim. And checking. That was, I was in Groningen last week, and not Groningen, Göteborg last week. Yeah. If he has an open mic, you cannot say anything on frequency. He's not listening to that. Which doesn't make any sense, huh? Need to send that via the text message.
Open mic, mate. 27 left. Open mic.
Yep. Oh well. Yeah, he can't hear it. I guess Alanda, yeah, the main one. Mm-hmm. Mr. Monkey. Happy landings.
Open mic.
Hopefully he's not a streamer, so he's talking all the time. So like me. Checking takeoff config is normal. Ah, finally. Putting down the taxi charts. So, our taxi route. Departure, ground charts. Where are they? No. There you are. Okay, this is not really helpful. We'll go down here. And I think, let me check. If they're actually landing 29er, they would taxi on mic. So I guess I need to taxi on mic, huh? Lima is inbound, Mike is outbound. So it's like Lima is inbound. So I need to go on to mic. So it's Mike and Echo. Yeah, we'll just do... Do these intersections have names? Not sure about that. Oh well. Bienenschwächer Traffic Gravity 600, stand Bravo 84, taxi to holding point runway 34 via Mike and Echo. Ready, set, go, I guess. Oh, again.
Meow.
Yeah, some days Vatsim got changed into a multiplayer. But yeah. Rise of MS 2020. Since 2020. So 4 years. Before that, it was way less traffic. A lot less traffic. And a lot more dedicated people. I don't know what you think about it, but yeah. Other than that, MS 2020 and 24 now, of course, connected a lot more people into actually Zim flying, which is a good thing after all. Mm-hmm. I don't know, Pure Water. I don't know. I don't ask. Mm-hmm. So, switching on to Mike. To be secured of inbound traffic. It even started the recording. So Maybe we can get a landing replay this time. Usually I forget all about this. Okay. Not today. Turning on everything. Maybe it's too early. Yeah. Using system 1. But yeah, looks good. Oh. And I forgot one thing. Let me start the flight. Yes, starting the flight. You must start your flight at the ramp, not moving, and with an engine off to have parking brakes set. What the actual? Really? Now I forgot to use my tracker. Oh, come on, really? Oh, I hate this software. What shall I do now? Now I need to taxi to gate quickly. Oh man. As I said, I usually forget something. But I need to start my flight tracker, otherwise it's not working. Oh well. But nice, that way I can pretend that I have recorded everything of the flight. Oh well. Come on, let me just... I will just circle back into my stand and then start again. Happened to you as well? Oh, thank you, Winston. I thought I'm alone with that. I'm always too dumb to do everything. Yeah. So I guess we forgot a little bit of a package of luggage, so we will just circle back. Damn it. Just losing so much time. But yeah. Standing still, setting the brakes. And turning one engine off. Maybe that's enough. Let's see. Nice excuse. Okay, let's try again. Start the flight. Yes. Pre-flight. Okay. Now the flight has started. Boarding. Tuning on the engine again. Aye. So everyone who just joined in, I was already taxiing. And then I forgot to turn on my virtual airliner software for tracking the flight. I'm flying the hub tour of the Gravity airline. And I'm in Wien now, flying to Hamburg. That's why. So wouldn't make sense to do the flight now without the tracker. Huh? Otherwise I would have to do it again. Yeah. Let's try and hope that the engine will come up again. Right now it's spinning down. Doesn't look good. Actually, do I need the APU again for that? I guess so. Well. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's just the ignition. Right. I'm just dumb. Let's try. Can we get that running? But it's not spinning without APU, isn't it? Or do I just need... no, I just need... Start valve not open. Now I get into trouble. Fuel is on. Air pack 2 folds. Yeah, it's broken down. Open the crossblade. So it's... yeah, okay, open. Yes, of course. The APU is usually giving the power there. And of course, let's see. Is it working now? Need bleed air from the other engine or APU. Next to APU bleed. Isn't that? Or... not that one. Oh, okay. Next to the APU. APU bleed. Engine 1 bleed. Engine 2 bleed. This one? No, I haven't done that yet. Being a controller doesn't mean you're a good pilot. PTU. APU gen, external power gen. Sorry, I'm dumb right now. I don't know how to get... I thought from here to the other side. Right next to the APU, ball on the right. APU on the right. This one? But this is just turning it off. Tim, hi. X-bleed open. X-feed, X-bleed. I don't see X-bleed. I don't see X-bleed. Being a real-world pilot doesn't make you a controller. Yep, that's good. Der Drehschalter. Shut open. This one? X-bleed open? Oh! Oh, I didn't recognize this one as being anything for the crossbleed. Crossbleed open. Yeah, auto. And shut down. Now I see that pack 1 got something. Low start air pressure. Bleed air supply check. Yes. Doesn't look like it's working. Yeah, I'll just restart. No, let me see. Maybe that's the best one, huh? Isn't it? Increase engine 2 thrust a little and then start engine 1 again. Do you think that? Yeah, thanks, Flank from Friday. Maybe this is working. Let me see. Just a little bit more trust. And starting the engine. Doesn't look like it's taking anything from there. No, I'm not using that. But yeah, come on. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. Now we are delayed anyway. More thrust? No, I'm not using more thrust. I'm scared. I'm scared. So, turn the crossbleed off again. Just using the APU. Aye. Sorry guys for the delay. Now we've got bleed power. Everything is coming up. I'm just a sim pilot, which means that's usually what you do. You always do the things when everything works out. If something fails, you need to learn that first. Real pilots learn everything first which can go wrong, and then they fly like if there's nothing happening. That's the biggest difference. Otherwise, we would have to learn 2 or 3 years before we can fly online. And now we've got an engine. Nice. So, one more try again. Want to try again? Yes, we are... I think we are ready. Now turning the APU off. When I really am taxiing. Wind schwächert Gravity 600. Again, taxi into holding point runway 34 via Mike and Echo. So let's try a second time. Taxi lights are on. Let's go. Oh well. Buy RTPL on eBay. Yep. From Pakistan, or what do you mean? I can send someone in there for the test. Now we're taxing.
Okay, goes 303, UA taxi 234, via Kilo 4.
Thanks, Nightbot.
Yeah, traffic runway 51 Charlie Echo, line up runway 34.
Nice to have you here. I guess he got a service unavailable. Okay, taxiing onto Mike. And on our way to Hamburg. With a slight delay because of incompetence of the single pilot cockpit. Now we're running. So, APU goes off. This one is running, this is okay,
Yeah,
this is
traffic
okay.
runway 51 Charlie Echo, take off runway 34, involve 3 Bravo traffic.
Hey, look at that, just 17 minutes behind. Definitely need to do a roundup video about that flight. Cutting that off. Doing just the highlights. Passing the big airport gates. Usually we park down here, as most of us are flying something like Star Alliance or something.
Yeah, traffic off 3425 Foxtrot, taxiing to runway 34.
There you go. Just heard him. The takeoff. Cool. Oh, the Austrian is taxiing 234 without any knowledge which taxiways. Hopefully he's waiting.
Traffic off 6, Bravo, LS34 and 9 miles.
I'm not sure if there are trees here in real life. I doubt it. There's another Austrian down the line. Well, let's see. Fittest of the strongest or something like that? I don't know. Playing who's first? And because of the takeoff performance, I need 160 knots or 155 knots. I need the full length, I guess, because of the headwind. Yeah. Maybe someone will cut me off and take off before me. Shit happens. It's Wild Wild West anyway. It's Unicom. Fighty, Dankeschön. Taxiing Gravity aircraft on a Sunday afternoon. Is this 2021 again? Yeah, maybe. Maybe starting again? Look out for more group flights in future. Just doing a fun flight today. Yeah, so I guess I'm giving way to the Austrian, huh? Let's see. Let's see who stops first. No, he's not. Oh well. And someone arriving. Nice. So we've got some traffic even on Unicom here. Mm-hmm. And James, it's -5 degrees in Georgia. Yeah, we've got some ice here as well. It's like the dew point right now at 0 degrees Celsius. Not sure what that's in Fahrenheit. And yeah, but still ice on the roads and snow in the garden from a couple of days ago. So, Fighty, what was that even? 35 months. Wow. I'm always astonished about these big numbers. Thank you for your support. So, following the Austrian before me, and I think there's one behind me. Yeah. Down there. And there's even one waiting at the holding point. Nice, so we got some departure traffic here. As it's Vatsim, I will be better safe than sorry and just wait a little bit longer before taking off. What did we do in our group flights usually? 3 minutes, isn't it? I think it was 3 minutes. As an ATC with radar, you can do a 2-minute departure routing. And to be safe, it's a 3-minute departure routing. Smooth landing in Salzburg. Nice. Do you have gusting winds there as well? I still think we have pretty decent strong wind here. Let me see. Yeah, still 20 knots, gusting 31. Ay. Vatsim! Okay, sorry, Fadi. So he now just smashed you with 61 months. Vatsim, thank you. Personal experience in Hamburg the other day, and when there's an ATC, me, that wants to separate the group flight, you disconnect and reconnect in the air 1 mile apart. What? Really? Yeah. Yeah, sometimes people do group flights or fly along with streamers, but they don't want ATC. They just want to fly information with the streamer. Yeah, that's frustrating, isn't it? In that case, they should just fly Microsoft group flights with multiplayer. James, it's funny here in Georgia when it ice and snow, the whole state shuts down. Okay. But New York City is business as usual. Yeah, they don't give a... I guess. They just don't give a... But yeah, Fadi, what did you do? Just smiled and waved or what? I mean, would be frustrating for me. I mean, why do you do separation and ATC service and all that stuff just for them to disconnect and reconnect again? I mean, that doesn't make any sense, isn't it? No? Well, then I went into Deepseek. Der Hof für Hamburg Tower, yeah. Okay. 90 miles west of Berlin. Oh, I see. No more questions. Yeah, we all know these. Yeah, of course. Then the center controller got the problem, huh? Exactly that.
In Tropical Syria 303 Juliet, Ladam and wait on its peaceful.
Gravity 600 at holding point runway 34 Wien Schwächer, the departure time 5:1. Let's see if the Austrian just gets it before that. That would be a bad move, bad ass move, or an ass move. Well, let's see. It's Wild Wild West anyway, huh? You know? Prepare.
Tropical Syria 303 Juliet, now Ladam and wait on the 34, expecting depart time 48.
Sorry, it's 49 but it's 49 already.
Oh, got it. Tropical Syria 303 Juliet, takeoff noise 34.
Yeah, traffic Austrian 425 Foxtrot, holding point Bravo 11 runway 34 behind the Gravity 320 on our own side.
Oh, thank you. In Schwächer Traffic, Gravity 600 lining up runway 34 behind departing traffic. Nice, working out a lot more smoother than I thought. This was some good communication between each other. So they acknowledged the sequence and just stated it, so no one gets nervous, like me.
Tropical Syria 303 Juliet, airborne passing 800, Lanux 6 Delta departure.
Yeah, same departure as me. So, 5 miles actually. And you can even see it. I mean, that's 5 miles here. 5 miles radius. There's our target. And if he's reaching like 4 miles, then we've got the spacing. Wien Schwächer traffic, Gravity 600 waiting another minute because of the same set departure than preceding traffic. I hate it when Unicom someone squeezes himself in front of another aircraft on arrival, but not in a way there's separated, yeah.
November 2, 1 Sierra Mike, to check.
Just waiting a little bit longer.
Thank you.
Wien Schwächer traffic, Gravity 600, departing runway 34, Lando 6 Delta departure. Okay, let's go.
Vienna traffic Austrian 425 Foxtrot lining up behind the Gravity departing on runway 34.
Hopefully finding the flex point. I did. Oh, do you know what I missed? You didn't see that, huh? 100 knots checked. We want rotate. Ooh. Stable is something else. Whoa, going up real fast. Here up. Level climb.
45 Foxtrot departing runway 34.
Okay. Looks good. That looks good. Good. Spawners disarmed. And I think we're on our departure. Inch traffic gravity 60 passing 3000 feet land to 6 Delta departure. Up and away. Are you going to the FS Expo in Rhode Island, USA? Not really. Do you know how expensive that would be? Or do they have one coming in Europe? I don't know. There's something like flight sim expos here at the Aerosoft. At the Aerosoft place in Paderborn, which is not pretty. That's not so much far away from my place. It's like maybe an hour away. But no, flying to the US, I didn't have the money for that. It would cost me more than $2,000 or $3,000, $4,000. Swiss 0001 moin. Okay, climbing. And as we don't have any ATC yet, just climbing up to my final cruise level, unless otherwise told. Need to watch out traffic before me as he's flying the same sit, but we got some spacing. I waited like 5 miles before I departed. So hopefully he's not too heavy. Yeah, breaking through on the clouds. Reaching 10,000. Actually, standard barrow at 10,000. Passing. There you go. As we are now climbing not that heavy, you can go for a push. I don't know. Seatbelt signs are off. That's the beauty, isn't it? There's no bad weather in the skies if you're above the clouds. Always beautiful there. Okay, so checking, where am I? There I am. Unfortunately, we are avoiding any ATC right now. Tower in Hamburg. Maybe approach comes online, I don't know. Would be nice. What's that even? Oh. Nice. Leipzig approach. I was controlling Leipzig approach like 2 weeks ago or something. It was a fun evening. We were staffing, with Bremen 4 members, we were staffing all positions in Leipzig. Can do that more often, I think. I think it was fun. A lot of people flying into Leipzig that evening. Yeah, that's us. Yeah, that's us. So he's flying to Copenhagen. That's the one in front of me. So he will, I don't know, maybe he will fly the same route through Czechia and then split up. So we'll just need to keep a little bit an eye on it. Not to be that close to him, I think. But right now we are like 15 miles or something. Yeah, nothing to worry about. It's like 15 miles apart. That's a good spacing. So, what did I forget? Looks good right now. Systems running. Yeah. We're in climb mode. That's okay. And we will think about the arrival planning right after that. Dirkster, moin. James, what's your favorite airport to control? It depends. No, it depends on the position rather. I mean, I'm very used to the Hamburg approach, which makes fun. I like to control every tower. A tower is just, because I'm not usually controlling tower anymore. This is just a fun evening in that case. If I control any tower, it's just for the lulz. It's just for the fun. I'm very, how do you say, very relaxed doing a tower. As there's not relatively seen so much to do than on a radar position. I know that the workload for a tower controller is the same as for a radar controller if you're in that space of experience. But for now, for me, going back to a tower right now is just a fun position. So yeah, I like all of them. Center is the most work. Center, busy center in Northern Europe always means it's more work than hobby or fun. And demanding. Demanding from other controllers, demanding from pilots who think that I'm doing this for a living. I don't know. It's centers is a little bit of a two-sided sword right now. But usually I like every approach I can control. I like all towers anyway. Oh, and I got a message. Someone sent me a telex, I guess. Are you trolling me again? Let's see. And I don't even know where to look. Check your stock microphone. Ah, not mine. From EDDH. My microphone is not stuck. As I can see in my client, like that. There it is. If I'm sending, it would send. It would be displayed. But that's a nightmare. That would be a nightmare. Being a streamer and then having a stuck microphone, talking on frequency, all the stuff you're talking into your chat. Ooh, that would be... that would be a no-go. So, Linux is our arrival, our sit endpoint. Linux, and then following the normal route. I never remembered Hermsdorf. Yeah, I always say proceed direct Hotel Delta Oscar because I can't remember the name of that VOR. Hermsdorf. It's Hermsdorf. Okay. And from Hermsdorf, it's more or less a direct to Rarup. It's a straight in anyway. So, for our planning, maybe if we have... Do we have 2-3 in Hamburg? Maybe we can do just a straight in. Checking the ATIS, which is pretty nice that you can check that already from the Vatsim map. Hamburg, idle supports runway 23. Nice. And calm winds, 8 knots, that's nothing. Oh, but high QNH as well. Not 1040 like in Rotterdam, but 1036, wow. Yeah, so we can plan with runway 23, that's nice. Maybe we can do Zackboom approach. Just straight in. Had a guy doing his complete captain in-flight announcement on frequency in an event in South Africa once, so we have to took a break for 2 minutes. Actually, that happens in real life as well. And the pilot in that case, yeah, he had to spend some money on drinks after the flight. So Vatsim is just a copy of the real world as well. Real pilots are doing the same shit as we do. Because we're just humans. AI wouldn't do that. But I can think about the loads you had on frequency learn. Everyone, I guess, was saying something on frequency or in chat or whatever. So, and to get the feeling of our old group flights, for anyone who was flying with me in 2020, 21, 22, I will do a short coffee break at reaching our cruise level. Because I need a coffee, of course. And as I don't have any flight attendants here in real life, they both left my house some couple of years ago, as they are now adults and not kids anymore. I don't have any flight attendants anymore. Pity me. So I need to get a coffee from my own. But actually sometimes they are watching my streams. That's comforting to know. It's nice to know. Maybe you remember that. Back in the days I was streaming down below in the basement. I had a stream room there, and sometimes I got a coffee and all that stuff. Some of my daughters joined the stream for short. That was service. Yeah, now my streamer room is one of their main rooms from past days. Chasing reality simulations. That's a nice name. Hey. Thanks, nice. It's going good. We are right now flying from Wien-Schwechat in Austria to Hamburg in Germany, my main airport. And maybe even another flight after that from Hamburg to Stockholm. See what time. How much time it takes, I don't know. But yeah, for now doing one flight of the Gravity hub tour finally. And I got pretty lucky. I mean, the tour already ended at the end of the year, but I didn't know that. It was stated as no ending time. So I asked before the flight, because I was already planning this, even as in stream and all that stuff. And yeah, thanks to the Gravity Master Chief for reinitiating the tour, so I could just continue my tour, because I already did 7 legs of that, of the 11 legs or something. So I will finish them now. Nice, sounds like fun. I don't fly in Europe enough, gotta get back over the pond. Yeah, maybe, just do it. Just do it. And if you think we're talking quirky English or you can't understand us because of the hard accent, just remember we are not or we have a very strict rule of what to say. So you can always expect the same of each controller, what they are going to say as what you should do. I think it's more easy than flying in the States. But that might be only me. Because, yeah, if I can't understand them in the States, then I start to think and interpret what they want to do from me. And as I'm not experienced enough with FAA rules, usually I do something wrong. And that's why I'm intimidated to fly in the States. It's like it is. But for example, Fighty is flying all the way in the States, aren't you? As you're a night active person as me, you're flying a lot in the States, I think. Oh yeah, definitely easy over in Europe, since they give you very exact instructions, yeah, whereas the States is kind of the Wild West, yeah. FAA phrase is just freestyle, yes, and that's me being ATC and ACOW land and mentor of the phraseology here in Europe. It's difficult. It's not bad. I mean, it's working for like how many years? 80 years or something? It's working somehow. Even with less death than I thought should happen at this way of communicating, but it's working. But yeah, it's actually not my style. Doesn't give me the... how to say that? Doesn't let me... yeah, I'm just not confident enough for that. Maybe if I just practice and practice, this should... If you grow up with that as a student pilot or something, I guess it feels just natural. But yeah, we are all not natives here. Huh? So, English is not my native language. I am the German, so you know what I am thinking about. I really need to... hard way to learn it. Vatsim US is hit and miss. There's some real great controllers, but in events you may also get people who don't care though. Yeah, that's a pity. I mean, yeah, learning environment and this and that. I guess in events, it's just the thing. Yeah, how to say? As I say more often, we are all humans, and if you're in a stressful situation and you're not capable of that traffic on your own as a controller, you may sound like you're rude or something, but that's more like a stress relief. So maybe it sounds like you're short-tempered or whatever. Maybe you don't. Maybe you aren't. Maybe it's just way of showing your stress. Ricardo, hi. I'm from the Caribbean. Hi, greetings. And started flying in Germany and Vatsim. It's hard at first, especially taxiing in the high airports like Frankfurt. Yeah, you don't start at the big airports in Germany. With the full ATC coverage, the sectors over Germany are tricky. Yes, because we have we have in a small sector the same amount of traffic like you have in the whole Caribbean region. That's the problem of that. Northern Europe, Northwest Europe is a high density area of traffic, and on Vatsim it's the same since Corona, since 2020. So we really need to use our sectors. We really need to split up for upper and lower airspaces and center splits and all that stuff. And we need that you adhere to our rules, regulations and stars and all that stuff, and that you can, yeah, code of conduct B8, just that you can fly the airplane as you ordered. That's more than enough. Now VFR in Europe would be very intimidating? No, not really. Because VFR in Europe means you're flying on your own. You just need to watch out for the airspaces. And actually, if you are flying towards a restricted airspace and you see a controller online, just listen to the frequency. Maybe he contact you, or just get in contact with the controllers for flight information service. So they would, if you can just state them, hey, I'm not used to this region. Can you look out for me? In that case, me as a controller, I would tell you, hey, please, in 2 minutes you would fly into Delta airspace. Please head west or something. But actually, just take out the charts, look where there's restricted airspace. You just need to look out for Delta and Charlie airspace. We don't have Bravo airspaces here. So usually CTRs around bigger airports is Delta CTR. Then you've got in the air some Delta airspace where you could fly in, but you need to report through the controller. And Charlie airspace is more or less controlled then. So just try it. Just try it. Maybe not around Frankfurt. Gamer, moin. Fighty, the other day the controller forgot to descend me into JFK. Cross XXX at 11,000. Unable, would need to descend at 7,000 feet per minute. Yep. Okay, no problem, just give me the best rate. Next controller, basically, contact next controller. No instructions after next waypoint. Yeah, call next. Oh, wow. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're coordinated in any way. Doesn't make sense? I would expect them to just coordinate in that case. I mean, sometimes I also forget to descend someone. Best example, everything from the north to Frankfurt usually comes to one of my sectors I'm controlling as a center. And sometimes I forget to descend them to 250 at Riemet. Shit happens. I mean, but actually then I would coordinate with the other center controller, or actually write a sorry in the remarks of the tag and they can handle it. Back in the air on my way back to Rotterdam. Mr. Monkey, have a nice flight. That's a quick hop. One in, one out. Nice. I guess the airspace rules are pretty similar to the US, but there's just a lot more restricted airspaces. Yeah, because there's not so much landmass here. There are a lot of towns, there are a lot of small airports here in an area, well, where you usually have 100 miles between them. That's just what it is. But it's fun. It's a lot of fun. If you like, I've got some VFR videos on my YouTube channel. Even a workshop about flying at the coast of Germany. Lemon, yeah, this is MSF 2020. Let me see, can I... Ja, that is. Gamer, viel Spaß beim Fliegen. This is 2020. Why are you asking? I'm not using 2024 right now. Too much problems. So, reaching Hemsdorf, and we are on our final cruise level. So it's time for me to get a coffee. It's time for me to get a coffee. I will not go into the break. Or, yeah, I should do. Let me get into the break real quick, so you know when I'm back. For Twitch users, I will set you into the commercials, just so that new users joining the chat will not get a forced ad in that case. As you are watching my chair anyway. So. Okay, interesting. I can't even do that. Maybe there was some auto. In that case, I will just get a quick coffee. See you in 2 minutes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So, back in business. I'm not functioning without coffee. So, have a nice Sunday, everyone. Ricardo, I'm getting used to the German accent now when things get tricky. If it's a short flight busy as ATC, I'll have to listen, call sign and write. Yeah, I mean, you can always say again. Oop, let me place the coffee somewhere where it's not destroying anything of my hardware. As I know how clumsy I am. So... Oop. Little... Okay. No. Zim was stuck for a moment. So, manage. Top of descent in 170 miles. I'm somewhere over Czech Republic, I think. Can we have a look at that? No, I'm reaching Germany. That is... So, let me just set our arrival. Just check the ages again. It's ILS 23. So it's Rarup to Papa. I will tune that in, but we will shortcut that if possible. So I will not plan with Rarup flight level 110, but even a bit further down. Let's just take 100 for consideration, so that he's really going down there. And then we might just either vectorize or get it to direct Delta Hotel 657, which is usually the thing I do as a controller. It's Rarup, and from that angle, look at that. When you're coming from the east side, it's usually, if the traffic permits, it's just Rarup, and then even the vector, nearly base vector, and then onto the ILS. Hence, the airplane is not too high. Please, everyone, if you're flying into Hamburg or something, please, at your entry points at Rarup, Nolgo, Ripso, Bokmu, please be at flight level 110 or 100 with your planning. Sometimes the FMCs don't adhere to the SID restriction, but just give you the long, continuous descent with the full star, which makes no sense. Then you're like a flight level 170 or 180 down there, and we can't get you down. Flight level 330 at Rarup, and then downwind all the way to Copenhagen or bust. No, barrel roll, and then down. My advice to pilots from North America flying into Germany or Europe: write down the instructions, especially the headings and frequency change, as it makes less errors due to accent. Yeah, but this is not only due to accent. I mean, it's always good to write stuff down. Always have pen and paper. I mean, and you don't get any abbreviations. You always get the full frequency. So, it's not good to try to remember that. So contact Bremen Radar 119.510 by. So, what? So these are 6 digits. And yeah, I don't know. In the States, you might get just 19.51 or something. Yeah, note sections and vPilot as well. I know some people are using, like, typing it in or writing it with a on their iPad or something. I think, but typing it in the keyboard usually takes more time than pen and paper. But that's maybe me being an old guy. Yeah, 6 digits in Europe. Yep. It's always better to write down everything. Just other than that, I've got some special pilots every day I'm controlling. So they like say every time they say like, say again, say again, say again. Because they're just not listening. So they hear their call sign, but not the instructions. So then they always need to say again. Usually we don't have time for that. Nice, hot ray. Which islands are you living on? I've been to Puerto Rico in real life, but virtually through the sim I've been all over the Caribbean. Yeah, we were of course only at the spots where every tourist is flying to. I think we, yeah, of course, Princess of the Caribbean here, the one, oh, how's it called? I don't know. This one with the big approach, and I think we were in Cuba once. I don't remember. As I said, I'm a little bit intimidated to fly over there, but I would like to fly in the in that pirates region. If you're old enough, and you may remember Sid Meier's Pirates. As a kid, I didn't know this was a real map. Done the Boeing 747 into TNCM? Yep, I did. I did, of course. I remember someone even donating me a 747 from, it was an X-plane back in the days. So I could fly into that airport. Because that was our first flight then, of course. TikTok basketball edits. Is this MSFS 2024? No, it's 2020. Because 2024 looks nearly the same, but with more bugs. Sorry to say. So how much do we have left? 120 miles until descent. A Boomiel at flight level 200 looks good. At Boomiel I want to be below 240. That makes sense. As the other traffic's climbing 230. Sorry, this is just center knowledge. Can you try a butter landing? I'm not sure about that. I can try a landing. Let's start with that, huh? There's a cool KLM 777 flight from Paramaribo, Suriname, but there doesn't seem to be a VACC there, so no ATC. Yeah, too bad. Yeah. That's nice. TikTok. Can you try a butter landing? Of course I can try that. I always try that. And I'm pretty confident. Usually I don't screw up that much. But it's a long A321, so I need to be careful anyway, because of tail strikes. I will try the A321 for the first time this evening. Nice. Are there any controllers in Germany today? Not that much that I hope for, but we've got a tower control in Hamburg right now. So ATC looks like this now. There's an approach control in Leipzig. There's what's that, Schleswig or something? Yeah, Schleswig radar. Martin, of course, is doing military approach up there. But yeah, not for us. Oh, look at that. Red sock condor. No, it's even the awareness, AIDS awareness livery. It's not red, it's this pinkish. Nice one. I don't know if you see it. There's the AIDS ribbon. This is the real livery. That's a real one. They really use that, which I absolutely support. Yeah, so unfortunately, no ATC yet. I'm sorry. If you like, I could open an ATC after landing. I don't know. Would you like me to control anything here? Oh. Is it a pink ribbon? Yeah, it's breast cancer. Yeah, not AIDS. Sorry, breast cancer awareness. Ah, I'm stupid. The red ribbon is cancer, isn't it? Großbremen. Sure that. I would discuss about opening the Maastricht bandbox. I could open that. That's okay. But not West-Bremen or... And I'm not allowed to do Big Bremen. Never got an endorsement for all 3 sectors. I've got endorsements for every sector, of course. I've got the endorsement for the West Bremen with its Deister and Aller, but I don't have the combined for all. But I would never open that anyway. These times are over. Opening a Big Bremen. A Berlin Tower, I think it's even staffed already. I know, no one there. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, maybe just Maastricht. Just doing 2 hours Maastricht upper airspace, so anyone, if someone wants to do center, they can join below me. I don't know. Flying control at the same time. Might be different. Difficult. Actually, not on Vatsim. I will go offline. In that case, I could do that. Some people are doing that. They control somewhere where there's not that much traffic and they're actually flying parallel to that, but offline. I sometimes did that being a mentor. I was still flying somewhere and my mentor session already started. So I told my trainee, yeah, have fun. You know what to do. I will just overwatch you and that's all. And then I was flying offline. I'm trying my best to become a pilot and have MS 2024 to practice. Good for you. Have a nice experience with it, hopefully. Please do not use their career mode. This career mode totally sucks and will give you wrong instruction and indications what you need to learn. They're just bluntly wrong what they demand of you. For example, they give you minus points if you vacate the runway behind the holding line because they haven't started the next step in their program or something. But of course, if you're landing, you need to vacate the runway as soon as possible, which means taxi behind the holding line with your full extent of your airplane. You need to get that into. And if you want to be a real pilot, that's the first thing they would kick you in the ass for. Yeah, I made a short video about that even, because I'm always explaining that. And yes, I'm a mentor for the German VACC. Yes! Back in the day, it was even called senior mentor, not because I'm that old, but yeah, maybe because I'm that old. Will you be on this evening flying overhead Germany? So if you open Marseille, I can come by. Today at the evening, I don't know yet. Maybe not, because I wanted to game a little bit. I want to game as well. You made the video before MSF has thought it wrong. Visionary, yeah, because it doesn't need to have Microsoft Flight Sim to be to educate you wrong, because pilots are still doing that. Even though, I don't know, maybe because when they're taxiing to a holding line, they hold before it. But if you vacate a runway, you need to be leaving the dangerous area. That's maybe the wrong logic in their heads. They see a stop bar and they stop before it. That's what we learn as car drivers or cyclists or whatever, huh? Yeah, don't we? But yeah, it's an indication of the danger area. And the danger area is the runway. Runway and to some extent the vacating taxiways as well, until you roll behind the holding line. Then you left the danger area. So you stop before it because you don't want to enter the danger area. And if you are inside the danger area, you want to leave it as soon as possible. Maybe that's the easiest way to think about it. Didn't Karima also state that the transition altitude is always 18,000 feet in Europe? I didn't know, Alan, but this would make totally sense for this software, yeah. It's not. It's different. Different in every country or destination or whatever. It's 5,000 feet in Germany, but can be, like in Austria, it was 10,000 feet. So always check your charts, please. That's the one big thing you can learn. If you want to learn anything, then it's please check your charts. And if you didn't know how to look into the charts, then you learn to get the charts first. Then that's the first step. Yeah, Netherlands 3000 because, well, because your ground altitude is minus 1,000 feet anyway, isn't it? Sorry. And they want you to climb to flight level 300 with a Cessna? Ambitious. Ambitious. Yeah, so you're failing, huh? Don't you? I mean, you're dead before hitting flight level 300. I used to be a controller at Dutch VACC, but I didn't like some people there. Oh, that's of course not that now. Didn't have a lot of time back then, so stop there. But kind of want to get back into controlling somewhere else. I don't know. You can, for example, switch to Germany if you like. If you're a good controller, I don't know. There's a transfer, training, and checkout process in that case. So you need to show a lot of experience and knowledge, but you can learn that if you like. I mean, you do not lose your rating. If you got an S3 or C1 or S2 rating, whatever, if you got your tower approach or center rating, you are not losing that, even though you're being inactive. But you are not allowed to control right now into your VACC. That's the one. With the new GCAP and core system, it means you don't have the permission, but you still have the rating. So that's a point of entry for you again. Oh, you're an S1. Oh, let's make it a little more different. In that case, you might have to start all along. That means actually you need to start at the beginning again. But our S1 program is pretty fast right now. We've got a new, for like 2 years now, we've got a new S1 program where you can get into controlling like in 2 months or something. I don't know. It's not that hard because S1 is now a new ground delivery rating worldwide. It's a full-fledged rating, not a trainee rating. But you need to hop through some steps to get the permission to control at specific airports. But yeah, maybe look into it. Oh, Fighty trolling about it. Also, there was this one. We are VIP charter flight Glasgow Abu Dhabi in a Cessna 172. 1 day, 6 hour flight time. So they really demanded it for this career mode to be successful. That's stupid. Hello, who does this? I don't know who does this. Greetings. What airports do you start as a controller? It depends. As an S1 controller, you can start. They're called S1 minor airports. These are usually smaller airports in our German region. So I can only tell you now. Oh, let me see. In our region, Bremen 4, that's where I'm entering, North Germany. It's Sylt in the north. It's Bremen, Echo Delta Delta Whiskey, which is a pretty big airport, but you should be a little bit experienced there. It's Lübeck, next to Hamburg. It's Braunschweig, next to Hanover. It's Kassel, where I'm living. So a lot of these small airports, like Baden-Baden, Frankfurt-Hahn, Dortmund, I don't know. Nuremberg? Is it Nuremberg? I don't think so. I'm not sure. In Munich. But they get some traffic here. I mean, I did EHAM events on ground. Yeah, okay. In that case, you are way ahead of a lot of people at the ground state. But you shall learn tower stuff. So it's more like, are you able to do VFR traffic in your CTR? Are you able to do all the IFR, VFR sequencing and all that stuff? That's rather more important than ground shuffling airplanes on the ground. But yeah, that's what the S1 rating is. It's a ground rating. So with a ground rating S1, you can control all unrestricted ground positions in Germany then. Which also means something like Hanover ground or Cologne ground or Stuttgart ground. These are some, or Leipzig ground. These are some airports with some higher traffic. Yeah. But usually we would like our S1 students to control more tower because they are preparing for the S1 tower, S2 tower rating. Hamburg and Düsseldorf kind of interests me. Yeah, these are restricted S1 airports, tier 1 airports. So you can only be there if you're a student there, or if you've got the rating and then the endorsement training there. Yeah, Amsterdam ground is bigger than some center controllers have as an area. Munich is restricted as well, yes. All the big airports are restricted. Most of the Echo Delta Delta single letter airports, like Hamburg, Düsseldorf, Köln, not the ground, but tower and approach and all that stuff. Frankfurt, of course, Munich. That's our restricted airports. Mr. Monkey, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. If you are you in my Discord? I don't know. For everyone else, if you are not in our Discord yet, and you can of course even ask in our normal Discord chat, whatever you like relating to Vatsim. There are a lot of people there, even controllers and all that stuff. People are on the stream. They're there in the chat and they will answer questions right away. Oh, Berlin. Did I forget Berlin? Heidi, sorry. This was not on purpose. Es war eine freudsche Fehlleistung. So, tuning in for descent, reaching it in the next, I think, 10 miles, 5 miles. Oh. 9 miles, enter destination data. Roger, will do. And starting my descent. There you go. Getting the arrival informations. Information Juliet. Still runway 23. That's good. Monitor Unicom above that. There you go. So it's 3208 knots. 3208 knots. We've got a temperature of 2 degrees still and 1036. 2 degrees, 1036. We will do conf 3 landing, and as always I need to look. Still can't remember that after all these years. 220 or something, 230. Let me see. Oh, it's even more. 262. Yeah, okay. So Hamburg is at 43 feet. Oh, that's why. Okay. I will forget that in 5 minutes anyway. How do you know center controller when and how much to descend the planes, or do you just freestyle? No, I don't freestyle. We've got descent points, so I know specific points where you need to be at a specific flight level. These are level of agreements and standard operation procedure points. And in that case, so there are different layers of airspaces between different controllers. So you need to give them at a specific point on the flight level to the next region. You always, you often hear points like descent to flight level 250, because that's the upper airspace end. At flight level 245, it's the border. And you get 240 from lower airspace controllers to climb up, and then they switch frequencies. And I know where to get there. And other than that, rule of thumb is 1,000 feet per 3 miles. So for 100 flight level, you need 30 miles. Yeah, but my FNC says I'm not on my top of descent yet. Yeah. That's why you sometimes get rates from the controller. If I need you there and you're not descending because you're light at the feather, you will get something like descent rate 2,000 feet per minute or greater, or even more. So, no, it's not freestyle. It's actually it's calculated. We've got, of course, calculation help in our ATC software. Depending on your speed, on your flight level, and also on your planning, I can see actually how far you will be in like 5 minutes. And yeah, sometimes it's just calculation in the head. And then looking what the pilot is doing and adjusting to that. But usually pilots on their own are too high. That's one of the pet peeves of flying a continuous descent. Usually in controlled airspace, you cannot fly a continuous descent operation. Yeah, which means you are the main character in that case, because you can continuous descent into your approach. This doesn't happen in real life usually, only in nighttime if you're the only airplane all around. Because you need to be sequenced, and then you need to reach flight levels which are way lower than you calculated on yourself. So, but nevertheless, that's a good question, Apex. Hey, any tips for improving landing worth the Airbus? Yeah, just watch my landings and improve on that. Don't do as I do. That's the most easy thing to do. Had to correct my flare after passing minimums. Now I think I should disengage autopilot earlier. Yeah, as soon as you're stable, just disconnect the autopilot and try to feel it a little bit. As a sim pilot, we don't have our ass feeling. That's a problem. Yeah? Usually you feel your airplane down at your spine and your ass, so you can fly with it, but that's missing totally. So you need to adjust a lot more in the sim. Do as I say, not as I do? Yep, that's the main thing I say as mentor. Because of course my trainees are watching my streams, even my controlling streams. And I always need to say, guys, I'm streaming. I'm losing like 50% of my concentration to controlling or flying to you as a chat, and as me being a little entertainer for you. So you have something to do. Huh? So I know that, but I've got my rating. So please bear that in mind. Do as I say, not do as I do. Excellent, thank you. Feel free to follow the channel. Would be nice for a subscribe. Okay, so, but nevertheless, we are on Unicom. Let's check the Vatsim radar. And just checking the traffic. There's no traffic right here. He's flying to Göteborg. No worries with that. He's flying to Hamburg. He might be into trouble with me, depending on what he's flying. Not sure if he's flying VFR. If he's flying VFR, I don't care anymore. Because right now I would like to... Leipzig is maybe coming to Hamburg as well. Yep. So the Leipzig Air might be into my arrival as well. So that's me pre-planning a little bit about the arrival sector here. So usually we will just try straight in. That's the way to go from Raup, from the east. Just go down into it. But of course it's Unicom, so I need to check my surroundings. We'll see. I can always turn back into the downwind. Join final, don't talk on an Unicom, contact tower 2 miles final, we are clear to land yet. Yep, like that. Or just land. Just land. And then saying, oh, I didn't see the contact me. Damn it. Talking a lot and my copy is already cleared again. But yeah, on our descent, already Rarup inside. That is 40 miles to go. Rarup up flight level 100 and yeah, come on. Actually, we can just tweak it without a vector. We would just delete all the points below that. Clear it. Clear that one. Clear that one. Clear that one. And thank you. I don't need you. I don't want you for sure. And you are way too far away as well. No, but we take you. We clear that point. And we clear that point and we insert it. Yeah, so we're on our way. Which leads us to just a straight in. Landing opposite direction Munich. Oh, I saw that as well. Sure. You have the wrong runway open. I got him a 2-day ban from the supervisor. That's cool. That's nice, yeah. The pilot telling you as ATC you've got the wrong runway open, yeah? Wow. That's a new one for me. I think I would be baffled if someone tells me that. Oh yeah, just land on Unicom World Towers online. Yeah, I know. Not going to do that. Who's even online? I don't know. Let me check. Ah, Michael. Unser Geheimagent hier ist online in Hamburg. And Alex on East Ground. Nice. So I guess they're waiting me because they were in the chat before. Do I still need TeamSpeak? The info is a bit outdated. Yes, TeamSpeak is still relevant for everything ATC side. So we are coordinating as controllers on TeamSpeak. There's our training is there and all that stuff. So again, let me just get up my Vatsim map. Yeah, the Leipzig Air will be on the other side of the dome. Maybe I can squeeze me in directly. We'll see. Yeah, shit happens, Mr. Monkey. I don't discuss with pilots anymore. I don't discuss with them. Is the supervisor online anytime? Unfortunately not. I saw a clip from El Murada where someone said we might have a terrorist on board and he got banned like in 2 seconds, which is good. That's cool. And I read it now. Hopefully now YouTube is not banning me. Yeah, so for demonstration purpose, if you do something like that, I would totally ban you if I could, but I'm not a supervisor, but I would report you. Because this is completely against code of conduct. Sunday afternoon, real Munich is dead. Vatsim Munich is busy. Nice. Oh, he said the squawk. Yeah, maybe he got banned later. Yeah, if he said the squawk, then he's even more stupid than I thought. No one is reading the rules. Are you reading the 80 pages of your Apple or Android phone terms of service? Where you accept to buy a fridge? I don't know. I mean, nowadays these, sorry if I say that, these kids are just clicking as long as needed to get online and play multiplayer. Sorry, I'm sarcastic here. But actually, I don't know, Friday. I mean, if someone is saying something like that on my frequency, I might tell them even to tune in Squawk 7500. And if they do, I just send a goodbye with them. But yeah, it's auto-disconnected in that case. Next to Poland, to Gdansk. Hi, Alexander. I think I was there once or 2 times before. I don't know. No, actually the next turn with the gravity here would be to Stockholm due to an actually event I'm flying. Event tour. I'm flying from gravity. If you as a controller would play along, would you have consequences too? No, I can't. Just can't. Because everything related to hijacking or playing real-life disasters is absolutely against the terms of service of Vatsim. And yes, it would have, this would have consequences, of course. Which I'm totally fine with. If you do shit like that, you don't belong into this environment here. So, okay, approach. Let me concentrate a little bit, because I don't want to be the ass shortcutting anyone. But looking at the radar now, this updates a lot faster than before. All the other radars were so much of a delay. It was more guesswork, but this is real life, real time. So he's still a lot miles away. I will just intercept it first. Giving some informations about that. Hamburg traffic, gravity 600 coming from the north, 50 miles to final, intercepting from the south. I used SimAware, but that point didn't work anymore. Yeah, because the new Vatsim map took over everything SimAware was using. Just use the new web map from Vatsim. It even includes web glasses now. So, now I'm inside the Charlie airspace of Hamburg, behind Rarup. Can start to descend even more. Let's get down to 70. Usually I would vectorize now, but as it looks like I can just fly Delta Hotel 657. Which helps me being a streamer. But yeah. Don't be afraid to use your air brakes, guys. You need to slow down. That's why they are in your airplane. And I'm using them. So you can see, because I'm using hardware handles here all the time. You need a second webcam or something for the setup. Like these fancy streamers. Having a webcam for the FCU and for the for thrust and all that stuff. But yeah, setting manual speed now, just slowing down a little bit. Use your air brakes unless you fly 70,000 and feel good about moving the air brakes handle. It won't help you, but looks cool. Yep. Or just use it at 270, use your air brakes and just see them fly away. Been there, done that. Continue descent to 5,000 or even 4,000 for intercept. I see the Leipzig Air, which is on the north downwind, but he's there. There he was. He's above me. Hamburg traffic, Gravity 6005 miles south of final runway 23 for landing. Will intercept at Delta Hotel 657. Yep, master caution. I'm still using the air brakes. Slowing down a little bit more. Try your energy balance. Try to descend, but also try to reduce your energy. It's a closed system after all. You cannot just throw away energy. That's a problem. Pastor Pando, danke. Und moin moin. Oh, maybe tune in tower already. Yeah, thank you. 126. That's my 855. Switch to tower frequency as soon as you're established on the ILS. Not 50 miles before that, because you need to communicate on Unicom what you're doing. That's the most important thing. Oh, totally forgot about landing, of course. Now intercepting, slowing down even more. And trying to intercept anything. Let's see. Oh, maybe I should turn on the constraints and landing system. I did. Slightly above? Yeah, Airbus. Slightly above. But getting Lockstar and glide slope. Check your displays. Yeah, I'm checking. And I'm on the glide slope and on the localizer. Roger. Still some miles ahead. Slowing down to 200, switching frequencies. Saying hello. If my sim isn't freezing. Yeah, okay. Papa Foxtrot, hi.
Willkommen in Hamburg. Rollen zum Abschlussplatz der allgemeinen Luftfahrt über Delta 1.
There you go.
Delta ist Passagiere, rollen zum Abstellplatz der allgemeinen Luftfahrt.
Slowing down 170.
Danke sehr.
Hamburg Tower, good evening. Gravity 600 ILS 23.
Gravity 600 Hamburg Tower, moin. Wind 32 degrees 7 knots.
Good job. So was this a wind check? I guess I didn't get a landing clearance. And we are already on approach mode. Still wind from behind. That's interesting. Reaching final approach point. Runway even in sight, even though we've got sun in front of us. So yeah, back to Hamburg. 2500, gear down. Maintaining 170 knots until 5 miles final.
Hamburg Turm, die Delta Alpha 4 Rad abgestellt. Danke sehr für den Service. Ciao.
Still wind from behind. I don't know if it's changing in lower altitudes, but this is
Hamburg Tower, Lufthansa 8X Yankee, runway
interesting.
Bravo 4.
Das war der A321 Yankee Hamburg Tower, moin, Line-Up, Runway 33.
Line-Up Runway 33.
What's the ground frequency? 119er. Oh, why don't I know that without checking? 121.705. Wow.
Lufthansa ATX Yankee, wind 3.
Managed speed.
7 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, have enough flight vorbei.
Runway 33, cleared for takeoff.
It's slowing down. Grab 3. Spoilers armed.
Ebenso, guten Flug.
Brake set.
Hamburg Tower, moin, Leipzig Air 14 Lima ILS 23.
Leipzig Air 14 Lima, Hamburg Tower, moin, wind check 3203, 7 knots, number 2.
Still wind from behind. I don't know. 30 knots from my 5 o'clock position. That's unusual.
Gravity 600, wind 3203, 7 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
Runway 23 clear to land, gravity 600. Maybe I should use 14. Switching to full flaps. 80s 330. Yeah, we had other winds before that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, there's the departure. Sorry, screenshot is more important than stable flying. Continue. Ooh, it's pushing me. Ooh.
100. 50. 40. 30.
Ring 6 Mike Echo, Bravo 4.
20. Retard.
Ring 6 Mike Echo, Hamburg Tower, moin, Line-Up, runway 33.
Spoilers armed. Was getting pushed away from the runway. I guess you saw that. Reverse on. Braking. Reverse off. Auto brake off. Yeah, shit. We need to take the next one.
Ring 6 Mike Echo, wind 32.
Dexter, 2020.
Takeoff, have enough flight vorbei.
Runway 33, cleared for takeoff, ring 6 Mike Echo.
Flaps up.
Motor low, no flight 21 Bravo, ready for departure, holding point runway 33, intersection Bravo 5.
And getting out.
Gravity 600, welcome to Hamburg, taxi left via Delta 1, hold short of runway 33.
Taxi left via Delta 1, hold short of runway 33, gravity 600. Nice. Continuous taxi.
Gravity 600, plans changed, taxi straight ahead via Golf, hold short of 33.
Roger that, taxi straight ahead via Golf, hold short of 33.
Leipzig Air 14 Lima, wind 3203, 7 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
Okay. We get it straight. I guess we get one stand on this side, 9 or 10 or something.
Hamburg Tower low, North Flight 21 Bravo, ready for departure, holding point runway 33, intersection Bravo 5.
Turning off the systems.
Bravo, Hamburg Tower, moin, Line-Up.
Unicom is named adversary now, yes, but we are all used to Unicom. So I'm not saying adversary. Sorry, I'm too old for that. I'm saying Unicom. So turning off, if I can, weather radar without taxiing into the grass. Weather radar off. Off. Yeah, welcome to Hamburg.
Bravo, wind 330 6 knots, runway 33.
Does the auto brake arm spoilers for you? No, you arm your spoilers on your own. But they initiate then the braking with them. So it's this is arming the spoilers. You see the white stuff here. And the auto brake is just the system on the brakes itself. Moin moin, Dirkser. Moin moin.
Latvia 14 Lima, welcome to Hamburg.
Ja, aber Dirkser, ist 2020 noch. Ich habe den 2024 nicht, weil zu viele Bugs. Und, I mean, look at that. Looks fantastic anyway, huh? James, thank you. I'm not really sure about that. We will see that in the replay. Because I was pushed away from the wind and had to use my side side gear, or how's it called? I don't know. And I'm not good at crosswind landings.
Max 4 Quebec Echo, wind 330 6 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff, have enough flight, bye-bye.
Let's take off from West 33, but not 4 Quebec Echo, thank you.
Ah, Apex, yeah. Hopefully I could explain that to you, you know.
Wings 8 Alpha Golf, ready for departure at Bravo 5. Wings 8 Alpha Golf,
checking my
behind departing
temperature.
Runway 33 behind.
Everything is okay. So not sure why I got Golf, because if they have a lot of departures at 33, you usually don't give Golf.
Gravity 600, cross runway 33 on the other side, contact Hamburg apron on 121.705.
Crossing runway 33 on the other side, Hamburg apron 121.705. Bye bye. Yeah, okay, it's working.
Alpha Kilo, wind 330 degrees, 6 knots. Speed squawk and the runway in use.
Echo Golf Lima Oscar. QNH is 1037, exit runway 2333, plan with runway 33 for departure.
Delta Echo Golf Lima Oscar, QNH 1037, runway in use 33.
Hamburg
6 Echo ready for taxi.
locked.
First, Lufthansa 1 Kilo Lima, contact Hamburg Tower 126.855, bye bye. Gravity 600 on my frequency.
Gravity 600 per cross runway 33.
Gravity 600 Hamburg apron, hello, taxi to stand 04 Alpha via Zulu 1 Orange Line.
04 Alpha via Zulu 1 Orange Line, Gravity 600. Okay. Oh, yeah, everything is full of airplanes here in Hamburg. Nice.
Hamburg sounds very good.
So, Zulu 1 Orange Line, just straight ahead, 04 Alpha. So this is 876 in the corner 5 for straight ahead. Yes, I got some local knowledge. Ich bin fest davon überzeugt, dass du einen EDDH-Checkpoint hast. No, habe ich nicht, weil wir sind auf Vatsim. Gibt keine Checkpoints auf Vatsim. Da musst du ein bisschen vorsichtig sein mit deinem Wissen. So.
Leipzig Air 1 for Lima, Hamburg Apron, hello, taxi to stand
05
Bravo via Zulu 1 Orange Line.
Gibt keinen Hamburg-Betreiber, sondern wir sind alles DFS auf Vatsim. Es geht nicht anders, deswegen haben wir keine Checkpoints. Ja, deswegen wäre es auch besser, wenn du einfach da bleibst, wo du bist. Sag ich ganz ehrlich.
Taxi to holding point runway 33 via Zulu 1 Blue, Bravo 5, Lufthansa 291.
So, reaching 04 Alpha. There we go. Welcome to Hamburg. Parking brake set.
A320 Neo in front of you to holding point run.
And engines
via blue, blue line, Bravo 5.
down. So, end the flight.
Follow A320 Neo
Check. We do any.
Number 291, contact Hamburg Tower.
Just uploaded 3 pictures.
55, bye-bye.
And completed.
Tower, Lufthansa 291, ciao.
Repeat the frequency, please. 126.855.
126.855,
Oops.
Lufthansa 291.
So, welcome to Hamburg. Let me just get my flight locked in. Where's my flight planning? There you are. End flight.
Hamburg
Thank you.
down. Delta Echo Golf Lima Oscar ready for taxi.
Engines are out. Scope lights out.
Coordinate first.
Beacon is out. And we can get our D-board. Let me get... Ooh, where is it? Where's my ground stay? So there it is. Toggle jetway. Got that manually because I was... Sometimes I'm working with this extra software with all the in-flight chat. And they want to use that on their own.
Yeah, you're departing out of runway 23 now. So taxi to holding point runway 23 via Victor, Golf.
Okay. Good. Why is the master caution still on? I don't have any.
Delta Echo Golf Lima Oscar.
Oh, well.
We are just taxiing to holding point runway 23.
Ich habe kein VDGS.
Delta 8.
Hab das Extended Tool nicht laufen. Roger, so everything is there. You can release your seatbelts. And you can
Ready to taxi,
leave the airplane. Bye. Yeah, actually, so. Oh, now it's a question. I think the next flight is going to Stockholm. Not sure if I want to do this today. But it was a fun to fly to Hamburg. But I think about flying out because it's fun as well. We've got some ATC in Sweden as well. But this would be another 2.5 hours, which is quite long for me. That's my problem with that. Actually, no. For me, it was a fun flight. I need to stop the stream because at like 6 o'clock or something, I need to go away anyway. But yeah, hopefully you had some fun. We were flying and we will now watch the replay. Sorry for that. Hopefully you hadn't left yet. We'll disconnect and just watch the landing. Actually, I finally made a recording of it. Yeah, just let me get some more impressions here. Just finished Phuket Bangkok in Vatsim, my first foreign flight. Nice, Marcus. Did you have any ATC? Mm-hmm. Look at that. Leipzig here, Eurowings next to me. There's Star Alliance, Lufthansa, I guess. Yeah, nice, nice, cool. We were flying there with our group flights, and sometimes we even had ATC there as well. Because, I mean, it's evening there, no? Isn't it? Late evening, even. Okie dokie, so disconnecting, and then let's see if we can see the landing again. I'm not sure if this is working. It's always a chance of crashing it, but we'll see. Load the flight for play simulation. Okay, load. There you go. Oh shit. Is this a user airplane? Yes, it is. Okay. Again. Load. There's a new software. The flight radar software looks different than I knew like half a year ago or something. They changed a lot, maybe to the better, but I'm still confused about it. So it's me. I guess I can even save other airplanes now, which are not the user. I don't know. Let me see. So loading the replay. Dexter, vielen Dank für den Stream, wirklich unterhaltsam. Dankeschön und informativ zugleich. Schönen Sonntag noch, bis zum nächsten Mal. Danke, bis zum nächsten Mal. Thanks for watching. And yeah, I try to be a mix of entertainment and information. So, of education. I don't know if it's called that. Needed to go by heading until cleared by ATC. I see. Yeah, okay. So. Program not loading yet. Loading flight. Okay. Oh. Hi. Let's load this situation because it was loading Wien now again. So we will need to wait for it to load the situation again. I'm reloading the scenery and I'm loading the landing. So hopefully this is Hamburg now. Yeah, looks like it, isn't it? Okay, let's try. Oh, time's still going forward, even though you load up this the replay. Welches Tool? Just stop recording. It's a flight control replay. That's how it's called. I don't know, $20 or something. Was the best tool before Microsoft made his own experimental? I don't know, but this is just working. That's why I bought it back in the days, like 2 or 3 years ago. So we can even do faster, or even faster than that. Let's get into Hamburg. Yeah, but usually I forget to record it. It's now integrated into FS 2024. I see. Okay. And is the tool even working correctly? Or is it... So you just use the internal tools then? Something is wrong here. Oh, I'm landing. You want to see my landing in Wien? This is Wien, not Hamburg, because I'm loading the wrong replay. That was the flight to Wien before I flew from Wien to Hamburg. Yeah, runway 34. I was wondering. Looked funny. So yeah, that's my landing into into Wien. Okay, let's try again. Load replay. Yeah, flight recorder. Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, that's why. Same airplane, wrong directory. loading it. Wien or Hamburg, Hauptsache Italien. And I was wondering why I saw the Wien Tower in the beginning, and I thought, okay, it's because it was landing, it was departing there, but no, it was the landing, it was the wrong file. Okay, so now I'm at Wien again. That's where we departed, and now I will switch to Hamburg. There you go, that looks better. Okay, just give it some time now to load the scenery, and then we can use the replay. Yeah, that was totally wrong of me. That was my fault. Usually you can just load in the replay, jump to the end, and that's where everything is loaded anyway. But now I made the wrong replay, and it was switching back to Wien, so it had to load everything in Wien, and now back to Hamburg. Yeah. Yeah, nice. So there you go. Now we've got Hamburg, finally. Let's see the landing. I was wondering about it. Look at that. I'm cramping a little bit. Cramping a little bit. There you go. I'm not straight to the line, but to the left. I was getting pushed out. Made the best I could. Sorry. As I said, I'm not a real sim pilot, I'm sim ATC. Yeah. Punctuated and confident landing, huh? At least center line. At least center line. Positive landing, good pilot, thank you all. Yep, I switched to the left side now, turned in and landed. Yeah. Best I could do in that case. But I'm still improving, I'm always learning, and I'm not trying to butcher the landing. Most important thing still is try to vacate the runway as soon as possible. That's why, of course, missed this exit and took the next one. In Hamburg we usually want pilots to exit in this lane here. Why? Because the next airplane usually is pretty close on 2-3. So yeah. But it was still fast enough and just rolling out, and got taxi already at this point, which is perfect. Just continue rolling. Nice. So, I hope you liked it. It was a nice stream. Quick Sunday stream of my flight I was doing. Maybe we can raid somewhere. Not sure if someone is online. Let me check. Oh, there's someone online I haven't raided in a longer time. And he's a wonderful fellow from UK. He's actually nearly close to the same age as me, but he looks like 20. So, just be aware. If you see him now, he's nearly as old as I am. So, on the Twitch ones, come raid with me on YouTube. Thank you all for watching. If you don't follow me yet, please leave a subscribe. We'll be very happy about that. And see you at the next ATC or flying stream. See you soon. Have a nice Sunday.